Hello. In this video I will be installing a Kato 11 212 LED lighting kit. I'll start with a standard non-motorised coach. The first step is to remove the body shell. There are 4 clips holding it in place, one on either side of each wheel bogie. Many of Kato's trains come with a small plastic spudger tool for removing the body shell. However, this one did not, and I find it easier to gently prise the clips open by hand anyway. I need to be careful to remember which way the chassis and body shell fit together. Many Kato trains include arrows moulded into the interior of the roof and the floor to guide you, however this one does not. Now I will install the electrical contacts. These fit in 2 slots at the end of the coach. The contacts slide in easily, so if it's difficult I know they're not quite lined up correctly. They should be pushed all the way in, but this is tricky to do with my fingers, so I'm just using a pencil here to finish sliding the contacts into place. Next I'll fit the LED unit. The coach floor is specially shaped here to mount these units. I make sure that the contacts that I installed in the previous step are on the inside and are making a connection with the contacts on the LED unit on both sides of the coach. The last piece to install is the lens. This will spread the light throughout the whole coach. When installing, the side with the white stripe painted on it faces into the roof, with the flanged side of the lens facing down into the coach. The wider end of the white line goes towards the opposite end from the LED. This coach uses a full-size lens, however different coaches and trains may need the lens to be cut down. I place the lens into the ceiling of the shell. It can be a little fiddly to get it in properly. There are some slots in the roof that match some notches in the lens. Once installed correctly, it should stay in place. Finally, I replace the body shell onto the chassis, pressing gently but firmly on each bogie to ensure all 4 clips are reattached. Now I'll install the light into the Motorcoach. Once again, removing the shell and taking care to remember which way around it goes. Sliding in the 2 contacts and pressing them in with a pencil. Installing the LED. This one doesn't clip into place like the standard coach, but once the body shell is reattached, that will stop it from falling out of place. Fit the lens into the shell. Finally, put the shell back on the chassis. Now I'll take a look at the end coach. This one is a little different as it has the driver's cab at one end. With the shell removed, the cab can be more easily seen. There is also a space in the roof of the shell for the cab to fit in. The lens, when fitted, must not cover this. Just like the other coaches, I first slide the contacts into the slots at the back of the coach. Then install the LED unit. Here I can see that the lens is clearly too long and needs to be cut down to allow space for the cab. It may be possible to just snap the lens, but I will first score it using a Stanley knife. I do so in the groove that is moulded into the lens. Unlike the lenses in the 11-206 kit, this is a little tricky as there are slots down the sides of the lens, so if I'm not careful I might snap the sides while scoring the lens. Finally, with the plastic scored well, I just snap the end piece off. Once again, ensuring that the side with the painted line is facing into the roof with the flange side down and the wider end of the white line away from the LED, I install the lens into the roof of the train. Again, this can be a little fiddly, but once it's in the correct position it stays in place. Finally, I put the body shell back on, ensuring the cab is properly back into position. Although I want an LED look for this train, I'll take a look at the incandescent gel filters. You can see here that the middle has a larger lens that covers the LED and the sides have a little lip on them. These all help to keep the filter in place. Taking a look at the LED unit, there is a little clip on either side at the front that holds the PCB in place. These must be prized apart to remove the PCB. Once opened, the PCB comes out easily. Now I remove one of the filters from the moulding. I'm using a knife to do so because I feel that snapping it off may break the little lip off the filter. The filter must first be attached to the plastic housing. The lens part fits into the cutaway at the front of the housing, and the two lips hook around the catches that hold the PCB in place. The PCB has a small tab on the back. This fits into a slot at the back of the housing, so I need to insert this first before pressing the PCB back into the side clips. Now that the filter is fitted, I can install this LED unit in the same way as the others. Here you can see two coaches lit by these LEDs. The warmer looking light on the right has the filter installed, the cooler one on the left does not have the filter. Thanks for watching. To see an unboxing video of this lighting kit, please click here. Or, to see the installation of the 11-206 lighting kit, please click here.